Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? So, I'm streaming now. Let's go. Oh, wait, is it not live yet? I might be a little too early. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna check. Let's see. Let's see if it's true. Okay, should be live now. Yeah. Nice. I'm live now. Alright. So, just a quick preview. This is the project I'm working on. It's called Souls RNG Cutscenes Made in Scratch. Yeah, and this is the showcase of the entire thing. I'm not gonna speak much during this showcase, so just grab something. Oh, Jesus Christ. That wasn't me. Anyways, we have all of these random cutscenes here, and they are, of course, obviously from Souls RNG. Yeah, you can see the Chromatic, Genesis, Radiant, Impeached, Overdrive, History, all of these things. Yeah, but you can see also Ruins and how's it called? I forgot. Sovereign is checked out as outdated. You know why? Because though the creator of Souls RNG decided to just upgrade those auras. Like, check this out. Let's check the official wiki. Yeah. So let's look at the in-game opening during Eon 1. Shut up. Check this out, alright? This is... Yeah, you see that? A typical cutscene, right? And obviously, I made the exact copy of that. Just like that. Yeah. Absolutely perfect, right? But no! They had the audacity to upgrade it to this beauty. It's still similar, but I see a lot of changes. Like, first of all, let's look at this. Let's deeply look at this. This star is now a 16-pointed and not just a 8-pointed star, right? And now look at these cubes. Those aren't no impeached cubes anymore. Those have animation. And looks like one side is blue and one side is yellow, which I don't know how to do. Then we have this text and these lines on the top and bottom. Twice. And this weird thing on the end of the thing. Yeah, so this is actually going to be a really big pain to do. So might as well just have it outdated. But that's not what I'm going to be working on today. That is a little too complicated. What I will be working on today is actually an aura that is really easy to get. Well, not easy. It's a 1 in 100 million. It's Spectraflow. Yeah. Because fairly the cutscene is really easy. Also, yeah, mind that this is epilepsy warning. Please do not watch this stream if you have epilepsy. Would be very bad. Okay, yeah, we can see this is quite easy. We can see the pulse around here. We can see the gradient. We can see a little bit of fog. Then this. Yeah, typical. Normal cutscene. We got the stars popping around just like in Overture. We got the fog. Yeah, the pose is a diamond. Typical. It's really easy. I've already started working on it. Let me go inside and see. Yeah, it's a lot of costumes. I'm planning on shrink them into one big sprites, some of these things like stars and stuff. Anyways, we have the SpectraFlow star. Yeah, so you kind of see the design that I chose for that. Yeah, see, it's kind of the design. So every time I click broadcast SpectraFlow star, it shows me this thing. You can see the similar blinking stars, the fog behind. Now what I gotta do is I gotta add the poles, and then I gotta add the thing that Symphony has. Yes, this background thingy. So right now, where is it? Where is it? Gargantua, Bloodlust Feld. Where is it? Symphony. Where's Symphony? Symphony. Macture, Abyssal Image, Symphony. There it is. We duplicate that. And now, if we just set this to... What's it called? SpectraFlow star? Yeah. SpectraFlow. We now, every time we click broadcast... I cannot talk today. Oh my god. So, every time we click SpectraFlow star, we broadcast it, it gives us this effect. But now, of course, hey Fico, that's not on color actually. That's literally already changed today, bro. Shut up. So, looking at the cutscene, we see that it's fairly just blinking purple and slightly blue. But we'll keep it like at... Stop stuttering, Jesus Christ. We will keep it at more of a purplish color, purplish faint. So let me just pull up this. Let me show. I need to see. Let me click this. Yeah, okay. We need the brightness. I don't know. Brightness should be a bit lower, like 20. And whirl, yeah, we need the whirl, exactly. Set color. Color 0 is normally red, right. And we need purple, so let's try on 100. That's 0. 100. No, that's literally what it was last time. How about 25? No. 50? No. 75? No, we're getting close though. So the 100. So wait, so 125. Okay. 140 maybe. Okay, we kind of got there. So wait, after it goes to blue, right? No, it goes to pink. Never mind. So let's leave it at 35. No, actually, let's leave it at 155. There. That's even worse. 140. And now let's set the brightness to very high. Like 70 again. Nope, that's too much. 50. Still a little too much. That's starting to look like a spectral flow color. And that is acceptable color. I will take this. Maybe a bit 32. Yeah, okay. Now that we have that, every time... wait, let me save this. Every time we click the SpectraFlow broadcast SpectraFlow, we're gonna get this effect. We're gonna collect the green flag. Oh. It's kinda glitchy. I gotta wait for it to actually load up. Okay, bro. Souls are indeed good scratch. Press E. So now let me broadcast the SpectraFlow star. Would you look at that? You got the gradient behind it as well. Now before we do the polls and stuff, we're gonna hide those buttons, right? That's where this guy comes in. Yeah, there's a lot of code in here, which basically turns the background dark. And we gotta squeeze in the We gotta squeeze in the spectral flow. So chromatic genesis, star scourge radiant. It's somewhere. It should be over here. So let me move the impeach star, the symphony star, the overture star. Let me what's the most typical one? Impeach star. Yeah, let's do that. And just put it as the spectral flow star. Now that every time we click broadcast spectral flow, the background goes dark, but the buttons are still visible. And why is that? I know. Oh wait, we need to set the background normal. Normal background, normal dark black background, which is backdrop 1. Alright. Let's put it the backdrop 1. Alright, this should be a bit better. And now if we just broadcast spectral flow again. There we go. Ace, bro. Shut. I did not fail. I'm actually steady right now. I did not fail of anything. So, you're wrong and I'm right. Ha. Easy. Alright, but now we actually gonna make a button for it. But for that, we gotta actually get the poles. So what I'm gonna do is get a screenshot of this. So we can then kind of trace it. Because I can't really import stuff from Roblox to here. Because I just don't know how it works. But let's click at the big boy pulses effect. I know, 2 viewers. I don't care. It's still good. Still some engagements. Better than nothing. Alright, upload the costume. There we go. Alright, we got the thing. Alright, let's get the tracing. This is going to be quite easy. Let me use red so it's a bit more visible. And let me get the tracing. So first of all, we're gonna click this guy. And maybe put the line down a bit. Also, Ace, I really didn't expect this stream to like be a hit. I just wanted to chill around, show people how I work. Good job, Ace. Good job. Congratulations. I actually got a breakthrough in intensity server. Yeah, I'm just cool like that. Alright, so what I'm noticing is this like circle-ish end over here. Oh wait, so what I gotta do is do this, and now use the tool, this tool, to bend it down a bit. Let's fix the posture a bit. Perfect. Alright, let's continue. This one's going to be easy. Oh, that's black. I mean, it means red. Because with black, we can see. Alright, that's an easy spot for diamond. Now do this and that. Plow, welcome, welcome. Hi. Thank you for the cheese. What? Let's go. We got 3 members, 3 people watching. I am so thankful of you guys. Oh my god, thank you. Alright, we're almost finished with tracing this diamond. I am not doing an ASMR, Broskachado. I am not doing an ASMR. You would hate it. Plus, that would be too embarrassing for me, buddy. I will not be doing that. Let me fix these corners a bit. I never said I would do ASMR. Where the hell did you get that? Sigh. Loki, these parts are just like, same. So what I probably should do is just gonna delete these lines. Take these lines. Do this and boom, kazow, kachow. Wrong thing. I am not doing an ASMR, Broskachado. Okay, I can see that this was a wrong idea. There we go, okay. Back to this. Let's get back to tracing. Also, like I said, I would promote intensity for, go subscribe now. He is so close, Bro Scachado. He is so close to 10,000, I think. No, what am I saying? 100. Okay, bro. 200,000 subscribers. It's crazy, right? Yeah. Crazy? That was crazy, right? They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Yeah, and that's how I became crazy. I'm actually no longer crazy. I'm actually a really chill person. I'm almost finished with the diamond. Let's go. After I'm finished, I'll program the pulse effect. Now, we gotta do this thing. This is going to be a bit confusing. But, let's do this, for example. Now do that. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this tool once again. We're gonna come really closely and then just align it like this. But we gotta extend it over all the way over there. And all the way... I didn't mean the whole image. I mean just this thing. Alright. Nice. Now we're gonna delete this part. Perfect. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Again, we're gonna stretch this part out, then stretch this part out as well. And now I think we got the shape right. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Now if we just perfect, we got the shape. Let's go. Now, actually, I can delete that thing back. Let's look at the colors. It's pretty dark purple, but that's because it's ghosted a bit. It's shadowed. So let's use the middle of a star of this. This kind of looks like a Gemini star for some reason. Let me use that. Pulse effect. And now, let me get rid of this. I got rid of my... Yeah, okay, I do have French fry hair, so what, buddy? Alright, back to the coloring. Let's color in these parts of the diamond. And now let's get rid of the outline. Boom. Now we got this angelic symbol. I love this already. But first of all, we gotta make it smaller, because the effect requires it to be smaller. So let me just do this. Does it look the same? Like, yeah, okay. And now we duplicate it and make it bigger. Perfect. It's the same size. Alright, now we gotta program in the thing. First of all, we rename this diabolical name to SpectraFlow. And now the same here as well. Get out of here. Get out of here. SpectraFlow, which will be appear as SpectraFlow 2. Now, there is quite a lot of stuff here. Gonna... Symphony, Weather and Grace, okay, Impeach Star, Star Scourge, Impeach. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's duplicate this and duplicate this. It's all the same in the end. SpectraFlow. Now we gotta switch the costume to SpectraFlow costume and SpectraFlow 2 costume. And now, when we broadcast the SpectraFlow star, it should do this, yes. And And now we also have a pulse. Now all we gotta do is we gotta make the button, which will be this button right here. So first we'll get this out of there, and now we gotta import our beautiful diamond right in there. So let me just no, that's the wrong one. Where's the thing? There it is. Alright, now we're just gonna smack this. I'm gonna make it smaller so it fits in the thing. Okay, bro. Fits in the button. Let's make it a bit smaller. Now let me group that together so I can move it like this without any danger. And now, okay, let's make it a bit smaller so it's equivalent to other stuff. And now we got a spectral flow button, but it doesn't work yet. If we click it, doesn't work. It doesn't do anything because we gotta actually put this code into the broadcast thingy. So let me just shove that in. And now when this sprite is going to be clicked, right now it doesn't do anything, but when will it be clicked? It will broadcast the spectral flow star. I will not be doing an ASMR, shut up. Back to topic. When this sprite clicked, broadcast the spectral flow star and broadcast hide the buttons, which will obviously hide the buttons. So let's see now, let's see the final result. And there we have it, we have spectral flow. Sup, penguin lover players. There we go, we got spectral flow now. Now, the second thing I'm gonna do is let's see what's after spectral flow. It should be like a lily, right? Yes. What do you want? What do you want? YHAMS. What do you want from me? Works perfectly. No, I am not doing an ASMR. I am sorry, but no. Go up and look your mommy ASMR like you always do. All right. Now let me add a Roblox scene. Roblox. Life is Roblox. What is it that doesn't show? Alright, there it is. Yeah. When we compare it to the real life, just gonna put this guy a bit smaller. I'm not doing an ASMR, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me put this chrome like this. Put it over it. Nice. I'm gonna do this. Now let me check the cutscene. Roblox scene. So okay, now we will hide your image. Hide your speaking, you fellow viewer. You will not be calling anything. I am not anything. You will not force me to do anything. Alright, anyway. Back to it. Let's check out the actual Spectra Flows cutscene. Let's see how close we are to it. Spectra Flow. Alright. I noticed these like white particles, but I kinda don't care about it. Alright. I think this is good enough, right? Is this good enough? Maybe I should tune down the fog a bit more. And yeah, we should probably make it more ghost effecty. Alright, -2. Perfect. It should now be, the fog should be less visible. Good, let's actually make it to Let's see now. Final result. Yeah, that looks pretty accurate. I'm gonna stick with that. Nice. What I might actually do is I'm gonna make this first diamond a bit smaller because this is a bit too big to fit in the screen. There we go. This should be a perfect cutscene. Now, what cutscene should we move on to? Something easy. Let me check the auras in the wiki. We could put the Roblox into a really small corner because we don't want it distracting us. Just in case. Alright, back to it. Souls RNG wiki auras. We need the glorious and Lily. Yeah, I wasn't wrong. Let's see the cutscene of Lily. It's not really that similar. From what I'm seeing right now, it's really green. It has this like strange. It doesn't have no fog. It has these like leaves, these bubbles, these tiny orbs. These tiny orbs flying from up and down, like some leaves. It has this green hue in the background. It has this like absorption, some effect pulsing into the star, and these circles going around it. I know how I'm gonna make that. I'll try. So first of all, what we gotta start with is we're gonna start with making a star. Wait, hold on. Someone's trying to get into my room. I swear to God, they don't know when to listen. Back to it. Oh, that was too loud. Alright. So, first of all, we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate the impeach What? Duplicate the impeach star. And first of all, let's get the color right. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this color. We're gonna make it super green, a bit light, and a bit darkish. Yeah, that looks sort of like it. And then we're gonna literally take the same color, just make it a bit more light. I swear to God, this thing Now let's make this a bit darker. Yeah, this looks like the Lily Star. Yes. All right, now we're gonna copy this. We're gonna do it like this. Gonna switch the colors, so it's like this. We're gonna switch the color like this, and do that outline. And now let's pick the basic color. Let's pick the middle, and turn it as a hue. So do that, and now we got the star, right? Oh yeah, these are, by the way, my old models of the stars. These ones are so much better. I also have this specific star, which is like super ultra detailed, but can't really color with this. It's too complicated to color with. When I take this star off, yeah, when I try to do this, look how messy it is. I cannot pick the right color with this. So I cannot edit with this star specifically, which is sad. I mean, look at this. That's a lot of stuff. And this is just clean, typical, normal. So I'm sticking to this. Let me call this the Lily Star. And we're gonna make a new message. Lily Star. Oh my god, no way. That was so unpredictable. Now I gotta find the Lily Star. Where's L? L, 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 L. Lily Star, there it is. Lily Star. And Lily Star, perfect. Now, when we broadcast Lily Star, this star will pop out. And it will be on this button right here. It doesn't have a pulse, doesn't have anything. So let's start by, first of all, let's make a similar background. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go to backdrops. This looks like pretty similar, right? Yeah, let's take this. Let's take this as the background. Yeah, this is really similar. Let's just make that. Also, if you're wondering, this is the background for Matrix Overdrive Star. Just so damn cool, by the way. It's one of my most favorite cutscenes I made so far. But my most favorite one is Overture and Overture History. Archangel. Perfect. Anyways, let's not get distracted by the cutscenes. Let's actually do this. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these guys a bit. Now we're gonna look for the Lily Star. We're not gonna choose backdrop 1. We're actually gonna choose backdrop 10 because that's where the green thing is. Backdrop 10. Now every time we click broadcast Lily Star, we'll get this background. Perfect. Now we're gonna think of this effect, and what makes me think is that it would probably really be good from the Gargantua effect. So we can copy this effect. Let's specifically. The effect, where is it? Symphony Gargantua. Is this? No, it's during the Symphony Star. Where's the Gargantua? There it is. Duplicate. Now, this has some crazy junk that we aren't even doing. So, we're not really gonna use this. We can just put it away. But, oh, we're gonna do this, then that. These are some crazy junk. Let me clean my code. It has to be very clean. Now, I gotta put this to a lily star. So first off, when you click lily star, it will appear orange, because obviously that's the main color here. But we want it like light green, so let's try to find the right color. First of all, when green flag clicked, I'm gonna set color and set brightness to something. First off, let's see. We're gonna look at it. It's pretty orange. So when you click this, okay, that's a bit greener. When you click 40, for example. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. But it has to be lighter. So how about we add brightness now, like 20? More, definitely more. 35. That's looking like a bit like it, but we need more green. So hopefully, if we do this, yeah, but still not slightly lit. How about 48? That's really close. You guys think it's close? It seems close to me. Think of the 50 actually. Okay, yeah, that looks lily enough. So what we're gonna do that, and now every time the green flag is clicked, it will get this color. So boom, and now we broadcast lily star, and now we get this. But in this cutscene, you can see it going from not only up but also down, like these. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this. Or we could just somehow put this into the same code. Let me think. Because I need it to be from double sides, and I cannot just put it in one code, right? So what I'm gonna do is wait. I gotta change this Gargantua to Lily effect. Lil effect. Okay, it's really little. Nice. Lily effect, and now duplicate Lily effect 2. But this time we're gonna choose from Y minus 50 to Y 150. So now every time we click the spectral flow, it will go from both sides. Perfect. Nice. Now we gotta recreate this pulse effect. And this sparkling effect. I was thinking of using the typical symphony thing like we used on... Wait, this is the... Go spectral flow effect this. There we go. And now we gotta make this hue over here, this spinning thing, and mainly the circles and the absorbing thing. So what I was gonna do is let me check out the cutscenes. Let's see if one of these matches this the most. Alright, so obviously this doesn't because it's an outdated one. Also, yes, this was the cutscene for page has this swirl effect. This doesn't look similar very much. Nope. Just lump. How about this? No, it's all just these circles. Oh wait, maybe I know. If we check out this. No. This is the Withering Grace. Bush! I actually don't know how to do this. We could use a mix of the symphony like gradient with the mix of this. Maybe we could try that. Alright. So we're gonna copy this thing. No, I will not be ASMRing. I will not be ASMRing. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna turn to a lily effect. Perfect. Now we're gonna choose the lily again. Lily star. Lily star. And the lily star. Nice. Get this out of here. Then we gotta actually, this is the particle that we use, but Everstorm uses these as well. So let me just put some of them in there. So it's basically a random question. Also, let's turn these to red. Just red. What? I don't want that. I just want normal red. Red, red, red. So it's the same color. So we don't have to change it specifically all the time. Red, red, red. Perfect. Now, next costume. Right. We're gonna add some of these circles just in case, so it doesn't look too weird. Now, we're gonna show this first. Again, except for the wheel, we're gonna change this. Change all of this. So Lily is, yes, green. Oh my god, no way. How about 60? Nice. Brightness, 50. I said brightness 50. 45. That's 405, what the hell? That's 465, what the hell? Yeah, but no. This looks a bit more like it. About 68. 75. Yeah, okay, this looks definitely more of like it. Let's do 50. Perfect. I said 75. Perfect. Now we just click do hide. Well, we didn't add hide here. Whoops. So now, every time we get the lily star, it should do something like this. Yeah, that's pretty close, right? It's not the best, but it's the best I can do for now. Also, what we could do is we could make it a bit smaller. Like, change size by 12. What that? What I could also do is How long have we been streaming? Actually, I don't know. I forgot. But right, I guess we could finish the effect, finish making a button for it and stuff. Does it have a different pulse effect? No, it just has this clover. So let me take a screenshot of this. Perfect. Now we're gonna import it to the pulse effect. The pulse effect. Just paint, import. Oh, that's the wrong thing actually. Upload costume. Let me select the clover. What we're gonna do is do this. Gonna trace it with this outline again. I know it's curly and stuff. Oh, but we're gonna do it. So first we're gonna get a nice look at this. Then that. This. I know it looks cursed right now. You'll see a dessert. Oh my god, I said dessert. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know, right? Okay, bro. Boom. This. Like this. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. I was in my room. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm sorry. Like that. This. Boom. That. This and that. Wait, I'm not checking the I'm not checking the chat. That's crazy. And now I'm just gonna connect these two and... Oh my god. Oh my god. Job done. Look. This is so crazy, right? No, let's actually focus on this. I know, it's so crazy. Let me make this curved. I'll make the lines really small because... Yes. Now we gotta click a point here. Straighten the line over here. Straighten the line over here. And do the same onto here. Straight. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Straighten the line over here. Straighten the line a bit over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Actually, no, don't know where this ends. So I'm just gonna do this. Now, what I probably should do is I should probably just do this. Because I know an easier just copy and paste trick. So we don't have to repeat it on the other ones. Just gonna delete these. Get out of here. Get out of here. Skedaddle away. Skedaddle away. Skedaddle away. Skedaddle away. Skedaddle away. Skedaddle away. Skedaddle. I know what I'm doing. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Boom. 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 Oh my god, that's crazy, right? Now we're gonna use this leaf and copy and paste it around a couple of times till I get the right shape. Should have a little hexagon in the middle. Bro, let's take the shape. thing. Alright, now just gonna use these guys. Do it like this. Like that, this and that. No, I'm not moving the count. I'm not moving the background again, hopefully. Like this. Alright. I know it's in pain to watch this right now because some of these are imperfect. But I couldn't care less. Bro, stop moving the back thing. I need the lily to stay there. I swear to God, this always annoys me so much. Okay, I know it looks a bit bad, but just a process. Now we gotta edit all of these together. This looks like a really cool leaf design, but no, we're not doing that. Not today. Gotta connect these together. So I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna erase the tips here. Okay, that erase tip was a little too long. So now we gotta connect these guys together. First of all, let me move it around here. Point it. Now let me just that was a mistake. Connect these two with a line. Now let me fix this line. There we go. So one of them done. So we got one leaf connected to another. I'm surprised you guys are still watching this. Because if I was watching this stream, I'd probably get bored of it. Stop it. Stop triggering me. Alright. Connect these like that. Perfect. Let's continue. Alright. Like that. Nope, not pointed, please. Then thank you. You move a bit like that. And connect. Wow, that's crazy. After I'm finished with drawing this, I'm gonna end the stream because I'm getting I'm getting tired. Now I'm gonna do is I gotta connect this part with this leaf part like that. And now last part, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna connect, no, not pointed, please don't point this. Please don't point fingers at me. Boom! We finished it. It looks a bit odd, I know. But hey, it's the closest I can get so for now. Let's not think about that the circle is not purely a circle. I know it is not a circle. But let me try anyway. Let me try to put this in the middle. Let me duplicate this. And let me erase. Everything except for this thing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, let's keep this leaf like this. I can already see that this part is a bit more crooked. Let me return like this. Now if we just copy it. I'm gonna sneeze. My bad, bro. My bad. Let's actually make it connect together. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks so much better than this. Just look at this. This looks so much better, so much more organized. No, I just need this guy. Just duplicate this thing. Wow. Okay, yeah, that looks definitely so much better. Maybe if I just rotate it a bit more. Now I gotta clean this a bit. And I connect these guys. Let me do a bit more cleaning. Perfect. Now it should be a full model. This looks so much better than this. Let me get that out of here actually. Now, yeah, that looks so much better. All right, now we're gonna copy the colors of the star. Just select this. Now let me just select this again, and now we can put it more of a like this. Perfect. Let's get rid of the outline. And wow, we got the leaf. We got this thing. Got the lily. So the pulse effect is now done. What we're gonna do is we're gonna literally do this. Lily, duplicate, lily 2. This thing is going to be smaller. Smaller. It's going to be massiver, bigger. There we go. So now let me just add the program in. Duplicate. Let me duplicate. When I receive Lily Star, when I receive Lily Star, I click Lily, and no, not this, shut up. I click stop. I click Lily 2. So now we broadcast Lily Star. It's almost done, we're just missing the hue. Check out the cutscene. Yes, this thing. So, and the servers. I am really starting to get tired. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find this button over here. Take this leaf. Put the leaf in here. Like that. But we're gonna whoops. We're gonna take this out inside. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna put it over there. It's not outdated because I will be changing the text actually. It's going to be work in progress. We're gonna do it like this. Yes, there you go. Work in progress. So now we got work in progress and outdated. Perfect. So let's save this as a new version. Let me change the version. I said let me change the version. From 9.82 to 9.84. Now let's put it to 85. Because I'm happy. I'm not doing that again. Perfect. So this and this. Now we gotta save with this picture on. It has to be in the front. So do that real quick. Let me save. Let me set thumbnail. Yes. Now let me go to the actual project and change this 0.5 and added new cutscene. Spectra flow. And added work in progress. Work in progress. Lily cutscene. Perfect. Now we end this with this thing, and why is it not loaded like that way? Come on, load, boy. Okay, we gotta change the thumbnail. Yes. Perfect. Nice. One streamer. Bro, you're the streamer. And the stream is about to end, so shush. Anyways, yeah, guys, this is going to be it. See you for now. Have a good day, and peace.